Well, looky there. There's a boy we hadn't been seeing around here for a while. In fact, Apache and I was just talking yesterday about... Benelli, stay, sit, stay. Apache and I were just talking yesterday about TC, and Apache said, I saw him right around outside the gate, outside the inside gate. And there he is right there. My buddy TC. He saw Apache drive up. He probably followed you from down. No telling how far he followed you from.
He was right there.
Was he?
Yeah. I think he's trying to follow.
He's been chasing girls. He's lost a little weight, hasn't he, Apache?
Yeah.
Still real big, but he's lost a little weight.
Yep.
It looks like he might not have been fighting too bad. Doesn't look like he's got broken horns, which he may have. But he is looking really, really good. Hey, big boy. Come after some free breakfast, didn't you? Yes, I did. Apache throwed him some South Fresh deer food out there on the ground. Got to take care of the old folks, don't you, Apache? Isn't he pretty? Look at him. He's looking good, though. He's out there trying to make a little boy and girl deer. That's what he's trying to do. That's his job. I believe he does a pretty good job of it because we have quite a few folks running around that look like, got antlers like Mr. TC does. Thundercloud. You're looking good, buddy. You're looking good. About as good a way as any to start out a new week. Is with a really nice, pretty look at a big, beautiful boy. And he's old. In deer years, he might be as old as I am. Isn't that something? That's why I love you so much. It's pretty much become a daily occurrence, so it's probably not even worth shooting video and boring y'all with, but I just love them so much that we're not seeing hardly any deer here at the house right now, but we are seeing tons of turkeys, and the turkey flock seems to be getting larger all the time, which is what happens during the wintertime. You know, the hens and jakes get together, and the gobblers, roosters, been pheasant hunting. The gobblers get together, and that causes some big flocks of birds, some really big flocks of birds. In Kansas, when the turkey population was at its peak, I saw bunches of 300 birds. I've seen bunches of 300 or 400 birds in Texas as well. Turkey populations are not that large in the United States almost anywhere anymore, and I don't know why. Certainly the wildlife department should be able to figure out something like that because they do lots and lots of studying. And but anyway, you can see the jakes are getting quite a bit larger than the hens out there. Those jakes are the same age as all those other turkeys. There they go. They look like little raptors or dinosaurs of some sort, the way they run and everything. They clean all that South Fresh deer food up in just a little bit, a lot quicker. A couple, 2 or 3 longbeards in that bunch as well, but and the others are trying to stay and see if there's a few pellets left. Of course, we got a ½ inch of rain during the night. First rain we've had in the month of November. The very first, in fact, since I think October 24 or 25, something like that. So it's been almost a full month since we've had any rain. See some jakes have got some pretty good beards out there. And there we go. They're going out toward the front yard to eat some of the ryegrass out there. I love it. It's almost dark, and we have been seeing almost no deer at all lately. And certainly, I can't focus because it's so dark. There we go. Come on, iPhone. Come on, iPhone. Certainly, not working very good, is it? Certainly no bucks. And here's 2 big boys running together right here. Both of them really nice bucks. And it just really looked good out there grazing on some of that rye. I'll look out another window here. Maybe I can get a picture without having to look through the slats at them. Well, not yet, I can't anyway. I can't quite see them out the other window. I'd like to really zoom in close on them because those are beauties. Those are both real beauties right there. It's like that one walking down there like a little fighting on his mind. It looks like he's already been the winner because the other one is definitely not interested in hanging around for any of that type nonsense. He's kind of acting like he wants to rattle around a little bit, don't he? It's a big one. And he's, I think, maybe a year older buck. They could actually be brothers. They got nice, big, beautiful, typical horns. Not non-typical. That one there looks like maybe a 12 point. 10 point at least. That was probably 10. Maybe a big 8. It's a big 8 if he is. He's a dandy, both of them. I'd walk out on the front deck and try to get some video of them. I don't know if they would hang around or not, but the focus is a challenge because we got pretty low light out there. That's what the problem is. It looks nice. It just almost like the bucks have disappeared here lately. And just because they're chasing, they're just not, they just don't eat very much. I don't know, you see them eating there pretty continuously, but they just don't eat that much. They're just liking that good rye that they have there. Those are beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous boys. Gorgeous boy right there. Yeah, look at that. You are pretty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Rained 1.5 inches, which we like. There comes a bunch of geese coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip a few 9. So dreary, cold day out there. Not real cold. In the 40s and 50s. Just a winter day. No rain. Looked like it could rain any minute, but no rain. I don't know where the other buck went to. I guess he might have gone to the right. I'll look at another window. TC is filling his oats this morning. He is definitely thinking about the girls. And I believe that's Red Tag right there. Red Tag was out here this morning. It's pretty early, so it's not very light. He's really interested in, I think Red Tag's out in front of him there. It's another doe. And there's one of the baby girl from this year. He's not too interested in her. She's too young. He is definitely interested in one of those does out there. See him put his nose up in the air and smell. Stuck his nose up in the air, just smelling in the wind right there. He gets around kind of slow. I think he just stays with the girl until she's just ready. He does his work, then goes on. We got some more big, beautiful buck jeans. Look at him there, get his nose to the ground. He'll speed up a little now, maybe. We have a hard time focusing again as we get just not very light out there. The iPhone works in pretty poor light, but sometimes it's hard to do any zoom or anything with it. Feeling his oats this morning, though. Decided that some of these deer around the house are getting kind of ready, and so he come back in to do his romancing a little closer to home. That's all right, TC. These are kind of your ladies around here. Do whatever you want, big boy. That's right. I can't focus. Can't zoom in on him, but right there he is. The girls are out there too, 3 or 4 of them. He's just kind of biding his time. Waiting on the right time, Mr. TC. Looks like somebody turned all the does loose. String of does. There they go. It's actually been a little bit of a fun morning this morning, watching TC messing around, chasing the doe around the house here a little bit. several deer out there, more than normal. We haven't been seeing too many deer at the house, and there's 6 or 7 or 8 deer out there today. That's what happens when you have a hot female around. Get a hot female around, you're going to get some males. Having a really hard time. My phone focusing through the window. It's not really cold out there, in the 40s, which is pretty nice. But you can see there's deer scattered all throughout the woods out there. And they're chasing. And that's exactly what's going on. These up here eating out of the Texas hunter, eating some South Fresh deer food. They're not interested in all that other nonsense going on out in the woods. They're just interested in some breakfast. But you can see there's deer just about basically everywhere you look, running around. And they come running through. The buck comes through trailing. And maybe another buck. And just it's kind of a crazy deal. The rut. That's what it's all about. Deer running, carrying on. And that's a doe. They don't want that doe to get their food because they'll run her away from the food. Oh, my goodness, look at all going on out there. So you guys can come running in here all you want. Come run in here all you want. Everybody's being ugly to everybody out there. It's quite a menagerie of things going on. As food becomes more scarce, it's more and more important to have feeders and food plots planted on your land if you want to really have a lot of deer around. And we do have a lot of deer, so we have lots of food plots. We probably plant about 100 acres of food plots. And, of course, we got quite a few feeders out. Now, the feeders are out during hunting season. We don't run feeders all over the ranch all throughout the winter, but most of the winter there's feeders going on. And there's always feeders going on here around the house. Plus, we put alfalfa out. We'll be buying alfalfa here shortly and feeding the deer alfalfa during the colder winter months. There's a lot of activity going on out there. You can see things running everywhere. Lots happening on a nice, chilly, not cold, but just chilly winter morning. Lots to look out about any window, see something happening. To me, that's almost like living in heaven. So I love it, and I enjoy sharing it. Hope y'all like it. The geese have become pretty much a daily visit, and which is really nice. And the good thing about them is we've been able to watch them and enjoy them, and they come in the yard a little bit, but not a tremendous amount. And for the most part, when we walk out on the deck, they fly back in the lake because we don't really want them to get real tame and be hanging around the dock and getting on the dock and creating a big mess, because that's a big bird. That is a big bird, and they can create quite a mess. But the girls are hunting, and we're enjoying a nice day at the house here. Back up a little bit and look at what we're looking at. Dreary, kind of a cool type day. But wintertime is finally getting here. We didn't get a whole lot of color. We have a little bit of color on the mountain right now. Definitely doesn't look good right now. Mostly trees without many leaves. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Take the dreary days with the sunny days. Smile and brighten every one of them up. That's what we love to do. Okay, I'm talking about the geese being in the yard, and we could walk out here and they all flew into the lake. Well, maybe that's not exactly. Maybe that's not exactly the deal. Because there's that little bunch of geese that we shot a picture of earlier. Benelli and I are out here on the front deck, and they're paying absolutely no attention to us whatsoever. I guess I could stick Benelli on them down there and make them run into the lake, but no, I probably won't do that. I'll probably just let them walk around. They're okay. We just got to keep them off of the deck, off of the dock, and not get too plentiful in the yard, especially in the wintertime when all the grass is going to be gone. We'll be slipping and sliding out there on goose doo-doo. Don't want to do that. No way, Jose. Okay, guys and gals, I guess that's about 15 minutes of video here for this week's ranch video. This Wednesday's ranch video, the midweek video. We will also have another video Saturday on the ranch here. And I'll tell you what that's going to be. I've asked Sherry to shoot a little video around out of their deer stand. She's hunting with my granddaughter, Stormy. and they're hunting out a deer stand this morning, and they should be seeing some deer and some elk and maybe some bucks and does. Maybe you never know what they might see. And now they're in a deer stand and they're hunting, so they probably won't have a lot of audio. They probably won't be talking a whole lot, but we might lay some music vids or something behind that. But we'll kind of show you a morning in the deer stand. They've actually got weapons with them. They actually intend on killing something if there's something there that they want to shoot. I get asked all the time, do you hunt that ranch? Do you hunt that ranch? Yes, we do hunt the ranch. Don't hunt around the house here, obviously, but we do hunt the ranch. Got a lot of property here, a lot of territory, and so it's a great hunting ranch. Just friends and family is all that hunts it. We don't sell hunts. We don't sell deers. This is not a commercial operation. We raise these deer. We do all of this just for the deer and for the recreation of watching them and enjoying them throughout the year. So we're going to end this video right here. We will have the second part of this video on Saturday, and Saturday we'll have Sherry and Stormy in the deer stand. Ought to be fun because I think they're going to see quite a few animals. Guys and girls, remember, fish lucky, and I sure do love you. Okay, guys and gals, that will wrap up this week's deer videos. They're kind of short. We only had about enough to get 12, 15-minute videos each. I'm not sure exactly how long, but they're a little short because I was gone a lot this week. I was gone actually 5 days. So we got the videos in a fairly short period of time, but things are always popping here at the Eagle, and it's absolutely hell, living in heaven. I mean, I just live in heaven. Like I said, I think when I get to heaven, it's going to look a whole lot like this, only better. Only better. But it's fantastic. The deer are completely in the rut. I mean, they are chasing does. That deal when Chris and I went to church last Sunday and saw those three big bucks on one doe. And she still had her fun with her, so she definitely wasn't ready. And they were ready, though. The guy's ready sometimes, but the girl's not. Fact of life. Guys and girls, go out there to have you a great one. Fish lucky. And remember, golly, I sure do love you.